YouTube vlog this week. Just thought I'd share my thoughts and planning for upcoming events and a few things, as well as a few little whinges. So I'm just thought I'm out and about, have a walk with Lily, and you know, share some thoughts. So yeah, the last behind the scenes vlog, I was a bit too long, I realised. So future behind the scenes will be purely behind the scenes stuff. In terms of car vlog stuff, that's going to be separate now with J Talks Cars. Just basically doing something different with it. Alright, the view numbers are not massive, but the support has certainly been there, and yeah, I'm quite chuffed how people have taken to them. Obviously this behind Jay's Talk Cars, I've just done a recent one which has not gone to plan, but I think, you know, any mishaps or things not going right, I'm going to actually include them as well, just to show that, you know, I mean, I'm not a mechanic, but I also can get things wrong. So people know now. So J Talks Cars ones will be independent vlog, and behind the scenes will be, as the title suggests, behind the scenes. So yeah, so the next vlog is going to be a double vlog. Going to be Transcension in Blackpool. That's going to be an interesting one. And then I've got system damage. So a very busy weekend there, and then I go away to visit some family for Easter. So it's all a bit going on that weekend, with it being the Easter holiday weekend. So things are taking a lot of time in terms of the vlogs, and just basically working on other projects. I am going to get back into studio. I've got studio session booked with Damien Blaine's and JLF. I've got a track to finish off with the Venex. So I've got those. Also I can announce that I am playing at Jamfest 2024. So I'm looking forward to that. As a resident anyway, so it was a bit of a no-brainer that was going to happen. Got something lined up in December. Details to come about that. What I thought was in October, it's not in October, but I can't say too much about it. Obviously Orbital Simeon, 20th of April, for Ultratech 10. Please get grab your tickets, because they will go. And then there's a few other events on the cards as well. So I've got them to think about. I've got obviously studio to think about, because I want to play some new stuff, some remixes and what have you. That's most of what I'm going to be doing this year, is VaderMonkey. There's a few Orbital Simeon tracks as well coming. So there's that. Ultratech, it's gone a bit slow this past month in terms of releases, so we're on the push for new music and everything. So if you've got anything that you want to get heard or want to get out there, then drop us an email at ultratechdancemusicuk@gmail.com. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of right now. Oh puppy, you're beautiful. Yay. It's my little baby. She's my little baby. Okay, right. So, update. I'm doing bits of the behind the scenes, as well as getting bits for the J Talks Cars vlog. So we're on Monday. We've got a couple of weeks now till Easter. So, sorry for my unsteady camera skills. So I'm going to be busy getting down with some production and some stuff. I know I can't seem like I'm telling my life story, but isn't that how vlogs are meant to work? We're getting more content for. I'm going to be doing weekly J Talks cars, just something to be doing. I can throw them together, just get little bits of footage, little bits of jobs now that I'm getting the car ready for summer. So that's what I'm doing. So if you see more J Talks cars stuff over the behind the vlog stuff, that's why. In terms of everything else, next I've probably said copious of times, and you're probably like, oh god. I've got Transcension on the Friday of that bank holiday weekend, and then on the Saturday we're at System Damage. Like I said on the previous behind the scenes, can't do Sunday Central, mostly because of costs, and 3 nights in a row I don't have the stamina for. I know I'm supposed to be encouraging other people, but I have to accept my age. Now if you're younger, you could do a whole weekend straight, and if you say you can't, you need to have a word with yourself. So yeah, so that's the plan anyway for Easter. Then we move into April. On the 6th of April, I'm doing the Anarchy Presents Nostalgia. I'm really looking forward to that because we've got Lange headlining, we've got some amazing DJs playing, and also, I mean, obviously before then I'll have new cameras and new stuff anyway. So it's going to be, hopefully the quality of the vlogs is going to be better, especially the after movies. And then obviously you've got Ultratech 10 on the 20th of April, which is another 2 weeks after that. There will be a more extensive behind the scenes vlog on that. It's going to be a very stressful weekend, so I might seem a bit off in places. I kind of already know how I'm probably going to come across a little bit, but I do apologise in advance. But it's going to be a million miles an hour. If there's any other stuff, then I'll probably try and document it. Yeah, so I'm on a spring afternoon walk with Lily. Just trying to get some thoughts together. Working on new projects as well. We've got some really good releases coming out on Ultratech. Yeah, and a few things which has been really quite good lately. Looking forward to Legion's new album. That's got us quite excited. And as well as the next VaderMonkey vlog. It's going to be a double vlog. And yeah, I'm going to be quite busy with it really. So I'm thinking with regards to VaderMonkey and Friends. The proposed date, there may be a few events already on, or potentially on the weekend I want to do it, and ideally I want to do it around my birthday. So I'm probably going to end up doing it around maybe the early part of November. Maybe not on my partner's birthday because she has a bit of a routine with the family and everything. So I think like the second, ideally I was thinking the second or third week in November, because you know, there's a few events and a few things on the cards. So that's in the planning stages at the moment. Obviously again it all depends on Ultratech 10. Ultratech 10 tickets are selling, but not as quick as I'd like them to sell. But to be honest with you, I think it's more of a case of, you know, I'll be happy if there's like about 20 or 30 people there. I'm not expecting the club to get rammed, but it is 165 capacity venue. Bearing in mind there's going to be DJs, the plus ones, and you know, another people affiliated either with a label or have supported a label in the past 10-11 years now. So it's, you know, it's a lot. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a brilliant event. I'm looking forward to the support. As you've probably seen all over social media, it has been plastered pretty much every day. However, my gripe I've got at the moment is Facebook. Their algorithms are awful, and I recently just had an issue with them with regards to liking posts. Now, I didn't know there was a limit on how many posts you can like, which kind of defeats the object of being social with other people. So quite disillusioned with Facebook at the moment, and I am looking at alternative viable social media sites that are going to help me continue, or I can transition over into, you know, continuing to promote these vlogs, promote my music, promote my record label, and just basically, you know, just continue what I'm doing. However, it's just really frustrating when the biggest site that you use is the most policed, and things that you want to do, you're quite restrained. So I'm really frustrated with Facebook. I'm disappointed that it's gone the way it's gone, and from a site that declared it was for freedom for all. Lily, this way. It's not. It's gone from social media to very unsocial media, because the sort of things that get posted on there are, well, allowed to be posted on there, are quite disgusting. Yes, there are some questionable things which I have to admit I do find amusing, but at the same time there are things on there that really nobody really should see. I mean, you know, it would be naive for me to think that we live in a world where everything's rose tinted through, you know, look through the world as rose tinted glasses and that. But yeah, there's no freedom anymore on social media. I understand, because the way the world is nowadays, but at the same time, you know, you want to communicate with your family, you want to communicate with your friends, you want to show off what it is you're achieving, and you're not allowed. You're very limited, you're very restricted, and it's guidelines that have been forced upon its users, I think, are absolutely disgusting. I do understand some of them, but I would say if I were to play it percentage, I think 70% is very restrictive, and yeah, social media is not social media. I mean, I would use Twitter more, but Twitter, you're quite limited on what you can say. You're not limited to what you post. I mean, fair play to Mr. Musk, but you know, you're not limited to what you post. You're just limited to how many words you use to describe something or promote something. So suggestion to you, Mr. Musk, to maybe not extend it to where people tell their life stories, but maybe just add a few more words in there so a bit more can be said. And then obviously, you know, other sites which I don't know. I mean, I believe some of the sites, social media sites, have become, as a term to be coined, hackers' paradise. So yeah, it's social media is not like it used to be 10 years ago. I know the world's changed and we've got to live with different threats and stuff like that, but at the same time, you know, our freedoms have been restricted somewhat, and something that we as people fought for hundreds of years ago is slowly being taken away from us. That's my opinion, so that doesn't have to reflect on everyone else, and I'm not trying to start a movement or anarchy or anything by that statement, but you know, from somebody who keeps an eye on the world and watches the world, I'm disappointed by what I see. So yeah, that's a shame, and that's my gripe. But yeah, well, all fun, small Lily content anyway. Puppy, hello gorgeous. Lily, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. I'll be featuring in a podcast with Adam Donnelly, just discussing about the VaderMonkey vlogs and label stuff. Come on, good girl, this way. Sorry, I'm still walking the dog as I'm doing this, as you can see, which is going to be interesting. I mean, I've already done a Q&A with regards to the vlogs, whatever, so it'll be interesting to, you know, help his project and spread the word really of the VaderMonkey vlogs, and where I hope to take them this year and beyond. I mean, obviously come Ultratech 10 it'll be my 20th vlog. So from something that started as so from something that started as shameless promotion, it's become a valuable asset in the UK dance scene, club scene, underground scene, whatever way you look at it really. So I'm achieving something from it, and I'm quite thankful that people are on board with this project. So yeah, I want to thank everyone watching these vlogs and supporting the project. In terms of where I want to go from here with it, I just want, like I said, I mean, my intention was it to be sort of an info point, somewhere where people can, you know, like you had on the Mixmag event listings, you'd have events across the country that you'd want to go and see DJs and live acts and stuff like that. And with the vlogs, you know, the intention is to do that, but more in visual media sort of way, and yeah, just promote, you know, the scene that we love, the scene that we enjoy, and the music that we love and enjoy. So yeah, she's such a lady. So yeah, so going forward with the vlogs, I've now got 3 separate projects. The J Talks cars, which is just basically life with my car, and there'll be some stuff about Helen's car. Basically just living with an old car in a world where people are trying to, you know, trying to go greener, but at the same time, going green doesn't necessarily mean you're saving money, let alone saving the planet. I'm not anti-electric cars or whatever, but I'd rather wait until hydrogen, because I'm a combustion engine person. I've never been a fan of electric cars, because there's a lot that can go wrong with them. especially when, as a driver, where you should be in full control of your vehicle, and they're bringing in technology where it does it for you. I find that quite scary, and I see it as one way of us losing our freedoms for the sake of having convenience. So that's my opinion anyway on that. Not that I really intended, but that's how it's transpired. With obviously what I'm doing now is behind the scenes, so me just gabbing rubbish, and then some stuff like leading up to events and going to events, coming from events, promoting events, everything to do with clubbing and raving and events. So, you know, just stuff like that really. Also be some maybe exclusive behind the scenes music content and other stuff like that. So that's what that's all about. And then there's the VaderMonkey vlogs, as you already know, which is about promoting the UK dance scene, promoting small events, you know, upcoming talent, fresh talent in the world of UK hard house, trance scene, or UK trance scene, maybe a bit of hardcore, depending on the level of hardcore, because my ears aren't as good as they used to be, but I did used to listen to a lot of hardcore when I was younger. Techno events. I have contemplated doing drum and bass events, but drum and bass already has a massive following, it already has a massive media coverage and support. So I think me showing up like a middle-aged dad with my cameras, I don't think would be necessarily exciting content, but you could argue that's the case with this. So yeah, that's where things are at in terms of the vlogs, or why I've got so many vlogs on the go. Talking about the record label, new music and everything coming in, but we are always looking for new DJs, new artists, new producers, new talent. So if you feel, you know, if you want to get yourself heard, we are a platform label. Now I emphasize this because we're not trying to be a major label or anything. We are a platform label for fresh new talent to just, you know, fledge their wings and get a, you know, it's their stepping stone into the industry. So we're always on the lookout for new talent. So email us, or well, email Helen, because she deals with submissions now, and she has been doing now for nearly a year, at ultratechdancemusicuk@gmail.com. I had to think then. I should know this off the top of my head because it's my day job. So yeah, if you got anything in the world of UK hard house, hard trance, tech trance, melodic techno, progressive, drum and bass, hard techno, reverse bass, or hard tech dance, or experimental tech dance, drop her an email at ultratechdancemusicuk@gmail.com. Put it for the attention of Helen, and one of our label managers will be in contact in due course. So a few projects in terms of collabs. I've got a few remixes on the go, so I'm going to be pulling out some special new tunes, especially for Synergy and Jamfest. So yeah, so new music, new projects, updated sound, ready for this summer. So yeah, a lot of things on the go, a lot of things in the pipeline, and yeah, musically I'm quite looking forward to you know, what this year holds. So I'm at Worden Park, just taking Lily for a walk. The weather is absolutely lovely, you know, and I just thought may as well have a look. It's an area of naturalish beauty, if you want to call it that. But yeah, with these vlogs I'm probably going to do maybe the odd occasional spontaneous vlog, maybe having a few whinges, maybe giving you a bit more information, maybe some pre-info before the info drops. you know, and just really working on, you know, this project and whatever. I mean, I don't like doing this around people unless I'm actually, you know, at an event or whatever, or I'm doing interviews. I'm okay with that, but just randomly walking around now with my camera and just chatting to an inanimate object is quite a bizarre feeling for me. It's not something I do often. But yeah, this excuse the wind, you know, this project has now kind of taken up more time as a hobby. Obviously I'm still able to work in terms of the record label and bits and pieces like that, but yeah, it's just, you know, just thinking of subject matter and what have you. But yeah, and if you're ever in the Leyland area, I mean, I recommend coming here. It's a lovely park, and you know, it's quite beautiful. There's several trails and there's all sorts, really. Have a look. So yeah. Okay, so that's kind of a mid-event vlog, if you will. Just basically sharing thoughts in terms of what's been going on social media lately, what's been happening in terms of events and a few things in the pipeline, as well as you know, VaderMonkey projects and stuff like that. If you could please like and subscribe the vlogs, you know, share, spread the word. This is just a continuation of the VaderMonkey vlogs, and I just want to make this project grow, really. So thank you for the support so far.
Lagging whilst gaming? Out of steam after a long day at work and you want to go out raving? Or just need something to get you through your grueling day? Dubby Energy, a healthier alternative to the off-the-shelf brands. Dubby is packed full of the important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks don't provide. This product doesn't contain artificial additives and is also sugar-free, maltodextrin and keto-free. One tub on average is cheaper than consuming 2 cans per day of the off-the-shelf brands. Order your Dubby Energy via their website at dubby.gg and use my promo code VaderMonkeyJ to get yourself 10% off your order. Keeping yourself energized doesn't have to be unhealthy.